Melissa Washington joins us now. She's the founder and CEO of Women Veterans Alliance and also a U.S. Navy veteran. Thank you for your service on this Veterans Day. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Tell me about your mission and how it is influenced by your military experience, Melissa.
Absolutely. So my mission is to connect women veterans with each other and resources. And we do that through our online and in-person and networking and events. And it's so important because there are so many women veterans that may not identify themselves as veterans and may not also be utilizing their benefits. So it's so important what I do and what other organizations do, especially those that predominantly serve women, to be able to empower and to be able to elevate them.
That's interesting. Why don't they consider themselves veterans or identify as such?
So some feel because they didn't serve overseas, they didn't serve in war, or they just did 2 or 3 years, or they only maybe joined the military just to get education benefits. So they'll say, if you ask them, did you serve in the military? They'll say yes, but you ask them if they're a veteran, they may say no.
Wow, fascinating. What are some of the biggest obstacles, Melissa, that veterans, particularly women, face when they're transitioning back into civilian life?
So many of it's, identity, because you go from a uniform to not wearing a uniform, or to be challenged about your service. Also to finding, jobs, businesses, also to childcare. So there are a lot of challenges that women have in general, but then throw on top of it having served in the military and having different challenges there. So there are many opportunities for women to be able to connect with resources in our community, and it's so important for those women to know that there are resources out there for them.
What are some of the first steps women can take, veterans who are looking for support and who may be missing out on all the opportunities and support that's around them?
I say one of the biggest things is to Google, right? Whether you Google women veterans or veterans resources support, asking in the community where they can find support. Also, too, if you are a woman that has served in the military, please connect to our organization. We have what we call an allies directory that connects women with over 100 plus organizations in the U.S. that support women. And again, it's important to have that connectivity piece with other women.
I was just speaking with Tom Dempsey, our reporter in Washington, about recruitment and some of the military concerns around recruitment to the military. As Trump gets ready to take office again, is that I know you're helping women after the fact in Veterans Affairs, but has recruitment been an issue that you've seen, and what do you think may help that, particularly when it comes to women in our military?
That's really not my focus. My primary focus is women as they transition out of the military or they've been out of the military. So we really want to focus our support on those 2 million women that are out there.
What does today mean to you, Melissa, as we take a look at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier and ways that people can recognize our veterans today?
Absolutely. Today's a very important day to recognize the honor and to honor and sacrifice those that have served our country. And it's more than just a free meal that's going to take place at many restaurants today. And people have to, remember that too, that our sacrifice has meaning, and that it's more than just one day. What about the other 364 days a year? Also, too, a lot of veterans do appreciate, thank you for your service, but there's also other ways that our community can support us, whether hiring veterans, buying from veterans, supporting legislation that continues to support our veteran benefits. So there are a lot of ways our community can still continue, not just today, but other days of the year, to support our veterans.
Yeah, a great message, and thank you for your service. Melissa Washington, appreciate you being here with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.